welcome to a new vlog. Today it's just me and you. We are going, well, it's just me, but I'm bringing you along on a little solo date day. Most of the times on Saturdays, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just spend the day in the house, like cleaning up, doing little chores, tasks, whatever. But I was like, you know what, today I want to really romanticize today and go out. There's a little vintage sale happening nearby me. I'm gonna walk there and just like spend the day outside. I just love being in the house, and my rent is expensive. So I feel completely justified in staying in the house all the time. But I also live in a great area. Well, it can be the Wild Wild West sometimes. I'm in the Bay Area, if you're familiar. It's like lots of robberies. I was woken up to a robbery this morning. I heard yelling and screeching tires. But if you put all that aside, the Bay Area is really beautiful. There's just so much to take in and enjoy. And the reason my rent is so expensive is because of the area I'm in. And so if I'm not taking advantage of the area, I'm not really taking advantage of the rent. Not really. So, going outside today. We're not staying indoors, even though that's my favorite place to be. We're going outside. I'm excited. So I'm about to do my makeup. I'm having a little eczema breakout on my lips. I've always had like little dry patches here and there, but this has been going on for about 2 weeks now. I Googled it and it was saying that it could be like sun damaged, but I don't go outside. So I don't feel like it is sun damage. I think it's like eczema. I don't have eczema literally anywhere else. My mom doesn't have eczema. No one in my family close to me has eczema. And so I need to ask my mom if she has anything like this on her lips. But I woke up this morning and it actually was like peeling. And I went to kiss my boyfriend this morning and he was kind of looking at me like, and I'm like, oh, did he not want to kiss me because of my peeling lips? I'm probably reading too much into it, but when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my gosh, my lips are freaking peeling. No, he would have said something. I hope. Anyway, but yeah, I just put some Aquaphor on and I'm just gonna be really diligent about keeping them hydrated and staying hydrated throughout the day. I feel like I need to get like an actual lip exfoliator or something though. And maybe that Laneige lip mask that was like all over TikTok, I might try that out too. Honestly, you know what also really worked? Like what kept my lips really hydrated was that freaking Rhode lip peptide treatment. So I might end up buying that again too because nothing has hydrated my lips the same way other than like Aquaphor. But that lip peptide treatment was just in a class of its own. So I may be getting that again too. All right, let's go ahead and get the makeup. Actually, I'm gonna do my makeup out the bathroom today. Like I said, we're romanticizing today. So we're gonna go out in the living room and try to do my makeup out there. The lighting is just 10 times better out here. I just love the lighting way more. All right, lighting is so much better in here. Let's go ahead and get started. I already did my skin prep, so we are good to go there. Ever since August hit, I have felt like I'm stepping into a new chapter. I can feel like a lot of newness in my life, and I just feel like I'm being thrust to elevate. Like something is just like pulling inside of me to step my shit up. The thing about me though is I'm finding myself being resistant to it, and so I'm like scrolling on TikTok more than usual. I'm just like getting out of my habits, even though I'm like getting better at certain things. Whereas like last week I didn't work out at all, and this week I'm like increasing my workouts. I like walked on my walking pad every single day this week, so like I am improving in those areas. It's just like the things like that I really want. Like I would really love, well, I guess it already has, but on a larger scale, like for content creation to really be a stream, like a really secure stream of income for me. Like that's what I want. I want it to be more secure. This year I've been so blessed to work with like so many amazing brands and get paid what I had no idea the brands would pay a small creator like me this. And so I've just been, I feel like kind of self-sabotaging that a little bit by like just scrolling on TikTok versus editing the millions of videos that I've shot, or like putting out my YouTube videos. Like there hasn't been a podcast in the past 2 weeks. It's just like my career things that I really care about. I just feel like I haven't really been prioritizing. And despite all that, I'm still growing on every single platform, and even the podcast is growing, which is like crazy to me. So it's just like, just imagine what would happen if you stopped self-sabotaging and stopped taking advantage of this community that you're building, who is like wanting you to be putting shit out consistently. I'm on my period and I have a little bit of pimple. I have a little tiny pimple. I was really hoping, because my skin has been so good lately, so I was really hoping that this would be the one time I didn't get a pimple, but I should have known. And then just using the same brush, gonna blend it out. But yeah, I just feel like I can feel like myself being called to something higher right now, and I just feel like I'm just like, nope. Actually, I want to just keep downplaying my greatness, keep playing small, keeping myself small, not wanting to be seen. And I just hate that for me. And I feel like a lot of us actually do that. We keep ourselves small when we are like getting good, like you're finally getting consistent with the thing, you're finally seeing progress in the thing that you want, and then you just completely self-sabotage yourself. And I hate that. I hate that tendency about me. I hate that when I see it show up for other people. But I think it's just like literally that Marianne Williamson quote, like, it's not our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's also like, it's like if I really do become the thing that I see for myself, the thing that I want, I also know like that's gonna take a lot of work. Like it's gonna take a lot of work, and it's like, do I really want all that work? Do I really, really want that? And that's something I have to sit with. But then I get mad when I see somebody doing something I want to do, or I'm like, I could do that, or I wanted to do that, and then I just don't do the freaking thing. It's like you kind of have to choose your hard, like the hard work of being in the area that you want to be in your life, working hard there, and it's so rewarding, versus the hard of like staying stuck where you are currently and looking around at everyone and being like, I don't really know. I wish I could be that, and I know I can, but I just keep self-sabotaging. It's like you have to choose which hard you prefer. Y'all may or may not know this about me, but I am a Swiftie. I saw Taylor Swift last weekend and it was amazing. Oh, I had my entire life made. And I had heard Kobe Bryant talk about this a while ago. I had heard Kobe Bryant talk about this actually, like her work ethic and just like how crazy it is to output on that level. And after the concert, my nose is itching. I went and like I love watching interviews of people I admire, and so I went and like looked at some old interviews, and she was talking about like her songwriting process and like getting these ideas for things, and then just like having the discipline, having the work ethic to just like sit down and like write it all down. And when you look at Taylor Swift, like she doesn't do anything else besides music. I kind of messed this one up. I just started wearing eyeliner again recently, and so I'm having to relearn all my little tricks. Okay, this one's like way more dramatic than I intended it to be. Like I like this one a lot better, but we're here now. Okay, I had to do that off camera, but I forgot what I was saying. But I think I was just basically saying that the work ethic that Taylor Swift has put in, and the fact that Taylor Swift doesn't have anything else. Like music is her main thing that bitch does, and she is so freaking good at it, and she doesn't discredit herself. She doesn't dishonor her ability by like not pursuing it. Does that make sense? Like some people thought like this was gonna be her farewell tour, and she literally said on the night that I went, like, this is not goodbye. This is like, we're gonna keep doing this. I'm so excited that we get to keep doing this. I'm so happy that, you know, you guys like this. Like this bitch is gonna be touring the same tour next year, and I'm gonna get tickets to Indianapolis, I think, because my grandparents live there. So I'm like, well, I can go visit my grandparents, and also see Taylor Swift at the same time, and I can just stay with them, so I don't get a hotel. But yeah, like she loves this and she pursues it like with her whole being. And I just feel like, I'm not saying we all need to be Taylor Swift, but I just feel like there's something to honoring the thing that you have been like called to do. And I just feel like sometimes I don't really take my skills or my gifts like seriously. I feel like I feel like I downplay myself a lot, and I'm like, you know what, like actually I'm not that good at that thing. I'm not like everybody can do that or whatever. And it's like, no, everybody cannot do what you do, like what you personally have been gifted with. Even if they can do a version of it, it's not the way that you do it. And I feel like if we're not already at this like high level, we just downplay everything that we have been given and the skills that we built. And it's like, you don't start at the high level, you have to work your way up there. I didn't mean to come on here preaching, but I guess this is just on my heart right now. I think too, like the year is going by so fast, and the fact that it's like already August, I think has me being like, okay, like I want to be able to like hit January 1st, hit December 31st, and be like, I'm really proud of the work, the effort that I put in on this year into the woman that I'm becoming. And I'm just tired of like not taking myself serious, not like in self-sabotaging like that. It's just something I really want to get a hold on this year. I also had Janelle Roberts on the podcast this week. If you don't know her, she is a amazing content creator, podcast host, and she's about to launch a media production company. And just looking at her, like we're the same age, and I was just like, it just got me thinking about myself, and because we're the same age, how kind of similar upbringings, like we're both the eldest daughters. I think her childhood was a lot harder than mine, like she was homeless, but we both had pretty rough upbringings, and the life that she's been able to make for herself has just been so inspiring for me. And I feel like she's just a version of, like, she is someone who just has not given up on themselves. And it's just, you can tell like she just really believes in herself and like what she's doing. Whereas me, I feel like I constantly have self-doubt, and I feel like I'm not trying to compare myself to her, but just I think it is helpful sometimes to just like look and have these inspirations. It can get like kind of wonky because you don't want to get in that comparison trap. And I think, but it doesn't have me feeling bad about myself. It's just like, that is a great example of someone who did not give up on themselves, continuously believed. And I'm sure and like she did something to it on the podcast, like she had these ebbs and flows and moments of self-doubt and depression, but she's a continuously hard worker, and she has a great work ethic and great discipline, and she believes in herself. I think that is like the thing that I keep coming back to, because I just feel like a lot of the times I just really doubt my abilities. And I think too, like I was saying, I care a lot about what people think, and I don't want people to see me trying to go for a thing and then I just stop. And going back to Taylor Swift, like Taylor Swift, if y'all listen to that bitch's first album, she had a whole fake accent. Like literally, she's from Pennsylvania. They don't talk like that in Pennsylvania. She had a whole fake accent. The internet is forever. We will never let her forget that. But she continuously tries. She's failed publicly. People hated her for a long time. And then I feel like Folklore was the album that really like put her like back. Like obviously her core fans didn't like stop loving her, but like I think she did lose a lot of public favor, which is, you know, her whole Reputation era. But then like Folklore came out during the pandemic, and we all just fell back in love with her amazing songwriting ability. And she never gave up. And I think that is like what I need to work on. Like, stop giving up, stop self-sabotaging. It's okay to rest. I heard somebody say this on the podcast this week. Like, I heard someone say this on the podcast this week: rest, don't quit. And that is what I'm trying to do more. Like, stop quitting. Just, if you need the rest, take the rest. Incorporate more rest, but don't quit. All right, that is enough of my spiel. I'm done with my makeup now. Let me set it and forget it. I don't even know where that came from. Like, honestly, I just like trying to show y'all my little solo date that I'm going on today. But sometimes you just gotta let it out, I guess. Oh wait, I still gotta do my lips. Alright, I'm just using this brown lip liner. Sometimes it can be a little bit harsh, and I think I want to go up like a color closer to my actual lip color, because it's like this brown be really brown sometimes. And then the Merit Beauty lip oil. I don't know if it's actually lip oil. I just call it that because of the Dior one. You see like what I mean? Like the whole lip is brown now. I feel like I need to like take some of the brown out. Because I don't want my whole lip brown. I just want some of it brown. Let's get dressed. Super cute little sporting moment, but I'm here for it. Sometimes it's good to switch it up. I've been like really in my feminine lately, but I want to be in my masculine a little bit today. Let me grab my Apple Watch. I have to do quite a bit of walking, so I am grabbing my Apple Watch, but this shirt is long enough that it covers it, so it's not ruining the outfit. It's just I have to get my steps. I am a slave to my wearables, unfortunately. Don't come for me. I also have been wearing my friendship bracelet. This one, Carmen is my boyfriend, every single day since I went to Eras Tour. I just love wearing it. I'm trying to wear it too much though. Yeah, I'm about to head out. Looks like I'm crying. I wasn't. I just had the hardest time getting my contacts in. Anyway, happy Sunday. I'm getting a late start to the day as usual. It's just something about those Sunday morning cuddles with my man that makes me just want to be like, let's just start the day at 12, you know? But I do want to get like more in a routine. And I actually do feel like I'm getting in a routine. Like as soon as I got out of the bed, I stripped the sheets, put them in the wash. And so I like that I'm like getting consistent there, and it's like I know what to expect on a Sunday. It's like we are getting our clean sheets because apparently they contain a lot of bacteria, and so I just want to make sure we're staying clean there. And I feel like ever since I started washing my sheets weekly, no skips, skin is improving. So I'm sure there's a correlation there, though outside of my little period pimple. Anyway, we're already in the little set because we're going to the gym. Little leg day, little leg slay. I'm getting a little bit hyped up because I'm having a protein coffee. I haven't even finished it yet, and I'm already feeling the energy. This is day 2 hair. I feel like my curls are looking so cute today, and I needed a break. I'm happy they all came back too. Like I'm not seeing any heat damage because I wore my hair straight for the past 2 weeks, and so I was nervous that I was gonna have some heat damage, but God is good. He protected. We trust that he protected. Never ever skip that. I just wanted to go back to curly for a bit because I don't want to wear my hair straight all the time. I want to switch it up, have a little bit of variety. Okay, right now I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna wear makeup to the gym or not. I'm gonna say no because I'm gonna get sweaty, come back, then put makeup on, and then we're gonna go to this vintage sale, the one I was telling you about yesterday. It was 2 days, so I decided to just go this day so I could have went to the movies last night. And that movie theater was so cute. Like it had like chairs and just all kinds of things. I'm gonna do my skincare while I talk to y'all. It had little chairs, like it had like couches as like the seats. It was really cute, and like little tables. It just felt like going to see, I don't know. Like, and actually I want to compare it to something, but I've never gone to a theater like that before. And the concessions were really good. Everything was just really good. I loved it. I love this sunscreen so much. I loved Joyride. I laughed, I cried. It was just such a good movie. I loved it so much. I was just so happy. This might sound bad, but I was just so happy to see like a movie with a predominantly Asian cast not have Aquafina in it. You know, like I just get tired of Aquafina. Like it's like, can we just like I was so happy to be introduced to those. I didn't know the actress who played Lolo and the one who played Deadeye. I had never seen them before, and so I was happy to be introduced to some new Asian faces. Because I feel like there's this thing in Hollywood where like they find the one minority they like, and then they're like, we're just gonna put them in all the movies. Like it happened with Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart, Awkwafina. Now I feel like it's happening with Michelle Yeoh. Like I feel like they're putting Michelle Yeoh And I don't want to mess his name up, but the dude from the Goonies. I saw that he's gonna be in Loki. I'm actually happy to see him in more stuff, but I feel like they just like to keep putting the same people in things, and it's like there are literally so many actors. Like, let's give everybody a little piece of the pie. Anyway, that is it for skincare. I just put on some sunscreen and Aquaphor on my lips. I need to get some actual sunscreen lip balm because, like I said, I'm having a little eczema something, even though I've never had eczema in my life. So I don't even know how to deal with this, but I was seeing that I need to be using some sun protectant. And so I'm gonna get something like that, I guess, soon. When I go, next time I go to the store, I need to go grocery shopping today. Oh, the wash just got done. Okay. I'm about to put that in the dryer and get out for the gym. Someone tell me why. Just got back from the gym and I grabbed some packages on the way up. I'm gonna make my bed up a little bit later. First off, this is kind of like a little, we're staying in this theme of self-love here with these Amazon purchases. Alright, so I got some more protein powder because I did not want to run out. I grabbed some Well. This is a hair supplement because I have some, I think, tension alopecia from wearing my hair in like a lot of slick backs, and I've been noticing some thinning along my edges, and so I'm gonna try this out. Oh, it's 3 a day. And they say to give it 3 months to really know if it's working for your body or not, but this one was recommended because biotin always breaks me out, and I guess however much biotin they have in this is like enough to where it shouldn't break you out. So I'm excited to try that. And then I got some vitamins. I've just really been off my supplement game for a while and just need to get back into it. I also got, it's not here yet, but I also got some magnesium citrate because your girl has been having a little bit of trouble for the past like 2 weeks going to the bathroom. Like, I've been a little bit constipated and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think I'm gonna get back on my celery juice though, because when I drink celery juice, I immediately flush out. So I'm gonna get back on celery juice and I'm gonna try that magnesium because nothing has really changed. I mean, I have upped my protein intake a little bit, but for the most part my diet is still the exact same. So I don't know what in these past 2 weeks has me like not using the bathroom, but I've always been a very regular girl. So the fact that I'm not is like kind of concerning to me. And then this was inspired by Tracy Ellis Ross. I'm sure we've all seen that video of her using these wood tools. It's like all over my For You page. And so I went and got some. I already had one tool, one very similar to this, but I wanted to find a package that didn't have that, even because I didn't want to have like 2 of those. This thing was the thing I saw her using, like on her thighs and her butt. She said like this helps with like a lifting. And so we'll be trying it out. I think it's just supposed to like help break up the fascia, help get things moving, help the blood circulation, lots of things like that. I don't know, there really isn't like a cure to cellulite, but I'll try it out. Because I have quite a bit of cellulite on my thighs that I'd like to be gone, but I'm also like not too pressed about. This is another one. So I have one kind of similar to this already. If you've seen me use it, if you are a long-time follower, but it didn't have like this part to it. And I feel like, yeah, the thing about these wood therapy tools, obviously I don't have any oil, so I'm not using, you need to have oil, but they hurt. Like, it doesn't feel good on your body. It's supposed to like hurt enough to like break everything up to get it moving. So yeah, I'll keep trying those out. I'll let you know how I like them. And yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated on this Well journey. They are kind of pricey. Like, it took me like a minute to like actually pull the plug and get them because of how pricey. Like, this was like 60 bucks, and so I just really want to make sure it works before I invest. But I've seen really good results on women with all hair types. Now I'm about to take a shower. I guess I can go ahead and take these supplements. It's 3:42 now. The day is just ticking on by. I was gonna go to that vintage sale, but I think I'm not. Like, I really need to save money. Like I just said, I bought this stuff, so I'm gonna just save money, stay at home. I started making a vision board for the month last night, and so I really want to finish that and just get myself like in a good mindset for the week. Like really set some intentions. I'm reading Aurora James's book right now, and she's actually going to be here on Thursday in Oakland talking to Aisha Curry. So I'm super excited for that. I will be going to go hear her speak, and I've loved Aurora James for a long time. Like, I feel like Solange introduced her to a lot of the world when she started wearing brother bellies, and I've always just loved brother bellies. Can't afford anything from them yet, but I just love brother bellies, and love Aisha Curry too. So I'm happy I get to finally see her, because I've been like manifesting like seeing her, and I just have not. She's very elusive. I have not been able to find her, but I'm now going to see her talk with Aurora James about this book, so I want to finish it by Thursday. And so far it's really interesting. I didn't know she was mixed, and she's like, the part I'm on now, she's like talking about, she was mainly raised by like her white side, I guess, and her grandma was like singing a very racist song to her, and she went and repeated it at her school and didn't know it was racist and got in trouble for it. And then her mom found out that she was singing, that her grandma was singing this to her, and I just cannot imagine, and the song included the N-word in it, and I just cannot imagine that, like, that is just like an unfathomable experience. And I know it's like they come from another time, but it's like, how different are the times really for them to be like, you know, talking like this? I don't know. It's just kind of like a wild, wild world we live in. And she's also from Canada, so maybe there's just like different dynamics at play there. But yeah, I got a little bit more to go. I'm only on chapter 2, so I want to try to finish it. I want to get a good way through it today. I was gonna maybe record the podcast today too, but it's already like kind of late, so I might just write it out and then record it, because I want to have 2 podcasts come out a week. I'm just trying to figure out what day the second one should come out. Like, for sure Wednesdays is when most of my podcasts come out, but I'm like, I really like kind of like Monday as a day, but if I try to like have a podcast come out tomorrow, like that's gonna feel like a lot of work. And so I'm thinking maybe Friday as another day, like Wednesday and Friday, and then vlogs on Sunday. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out like my new content schedule. All right, I just finished showering and I've been using my tools. I wanted to do them naked, so that's why I didn't film, but I'm about to do my thighs and put on some clothes so I could show you me doing my thighs. So far I used all the tools. This one is my fave. I used it on my butt because I have a lot of cellulite on my butt. I literally always have it. My mom does too, and on the thighs as well. It just is genetic, but I'm like, there's something that can help. I would love to try it. And so use this, really like the way it feels. And the girl who I saw another girl using these after Tracy Anderson, after Tracy Ellis Ross. She was saying it's so good to do like after you work out legs, and I could definitely see that to like just help with recovery as well. So I'm really excited to try this tomorrow after my leg day. But oh, I haven't even done it on upper body. I can try that because my upper body's kind of sore too. But yeah, I'm about to do it on legs now just to show you. And I don't have like a firming oil or anything like that. I honestly don't even believe in shit like that, to be completely honest with you. I don't know. I just feel like, how can an oil firm your skin? Kind of like how I feel about these. I'm like, how could this really work? But this shit hurts. Like, especially this little guy right here, like it hurts. So I can see like how that might be moving some things around. Maybe. I'm still like half skeptical, but a firming oil is just like, I feel like that's bullshit. But I'm using this oil that I use for my stretch marks. I have quite a few stretch marks on my stomach that can sometimes get irritated. They get just, if you have stretch marks, you know, sometimes that skin can just get really dry. And so I just was looking for an oil that was really hydrating. And so far I really like that oil. It has kind of a neutral smell to it, so I can like layer perfumes and stuff on top and it not be an issue. But yeah, let me show you my thighs. All right, and so I used the cut part first, and then if you see, it has like grooves in it, so it's not like exactly circular, like it has like grooves in it. I'm gonna go underneath, if you can see that, but it also is like cupping, and it hurts, but it also feels good. And so now I'm gonna use this one. Okay, and that's just basically, I just keep going towards the heart. I don't know if that's true for these tools, but like for dry brushing, which I do quite a lot, you want to be moving towards your heart to help that blood flow. But yeah, that is like the direction I'm going in. I'm also just trying to lift as well. So I don't want to be like pulling down. I'd like to be pulling everything up. And then using this. See, this is the one that hurts. It hurts, but it also just feels good. I did it on my stomach too, but I preferred this one for my stomach. Oh, also this was really good too, especially with these little grooves to just like move things. I really liked it on my sides as well. And I feel like that'll be another really good one for like after I do like Legree on my core, because sometimes my core can be really sore, just to help with recovery. All right, what am I about to do now? I need to go to the grocery store. I was gonna do my makeup to take a few little pics. I need to do my skincare. Whew. That was kind of a workout. You see, I'm like kind of working with sweat a little bit.
Want the good, want the bad, all the feelings. Want you happy and sad in between them. If there's one thing I truly believe in, ordinary love, ordinary love. I wanna oversleep in your shirt 'cause it's ours. Brush my teeth while you're taking a shower. If there's one thing I know, there is power in ordinary love.